Hey up me old muckheads, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another whip, sip and chat. The drink I've got is the same as the last one, it's just iron brew. But as you can tell from the thumbnail, we've not had the best week last week. We'll speak about that. I'm just going to tear this off. This is going to be the last one for the Christmas diamond art paintings. I think I'm going to get this done. I'm going to speed myself up towards the end. So if you do want to see the finished product, I'll put it up at the end. Yeah, I'll speed myself up once we've finished yakking. And you'll be able to see how beautiful this Christmas scene, is it? Christmas village?
Yeah.
Christmas scene.
Christmas scene.
And we'll show you what Spark is working on and show you what how his Leo Zodiac came out, because he's finished that. Let me just get set up. I don't know if I need a bit of space for the tray. So yeah, let's talk about last week on Tuesday. Last week we were on our way to work. We were on a street not far from where we live.
Less than 5 minutes?
Yeah, less than 5 minutes. It's a residential street and there's a junction that pulls out into a main road, a double main road. I think it's 40 miles an hour on that one. Is it?
Dual carriageway.
Dual carriageway.
Dual carriageway, yeah.
So there we were, we'd stopped at the junction, waiting for a space to obviously join the traffic. And then it's a bit of a blur for me, because all of a sudden there was a loud
bang, wasn't
crash. Yeah, there was a loud bang. Obviously we were propelled forward and rocked back. And for a second, we didn't know what had happened and what was going off. I think afterwards, I sat there for about 5 minutes in shock. Sparky was driving. It's very rare that I drive now. I've just lost my confidence because I've not driven properly on a regular basis, probably for the last over 15 years. Got to be, isn't it?
About 15.
So Sparky does the majority of the driving. So we managed to, well, after that big bang and crash, we pulled over, didn't we?
Yeah, pulled to the side.
Pulled to the side of this main carriageway. Just sat there staring. If some people might realise, if you're eagerly-eyed watching these videos, I've got some bracelets on, and one of them that I purchased in Florida completely shattered. Because at the impact, I felt...
You thought it was glass?
I thought it was glass, because all I could feel was like a... what's it called? Like
something hitting.
Yeah.
Like little things hitting you.
Yeah, it was like glass had shattered, and it hit me all on the back of my head for some reason. But it was a bracelet. It was one of these bracelets I purchased from Florida. It completely smashed. I didn't realise till hours later when I was back at home.
Animal tracker one.
Yeah, it was the animal tracker one you can get from Disney's Animal Kingdom. You adopt a animal and you can track it for at least 2 years, I think it was. I think is it Phalo, Farlow?
Farlow, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah,
but that's what that was. After about a couple of minutes, then I opened the car door and noticed that we wear caps for work, bump caps. That was on the floor. Yours was on the floor as well, wasn't it?
Mine was behind on the back, in front of the back seat.
Yeah. And then the driver of the car that had crashed into the back of us, I'll put some pictures up while we're talking as well, so you can see it. He came up to my side, because your side was on the main road.
Yeah.
And asked if I needed an ambulance. I said, oh, I think I'm just in shock. My back was hurting a little bit, but that's like a pre-existing condition from work. So I knew instantly, it just triggered it, it just heightened it, the pain I got. So I said, no, No, I'm all right. Just a bit of back pain, and I think it was mostly shock. And straight away, he admitted fault. I mean, I don't see how you could not admit that it was your fault if you've driven into the back of someone. The way I
And
pass,
at a junction, waited.
yeah,
Yeah.
the way I when I was learning to drive, that's how I was told. If you ever hit anyone from the back, it's going to be your fault. Obviously, because we had stopped at the junction. He did mention that he was looking at the traffic and he thought we had driven off. But the weird thing for me is if you're approaching a junction, you'd slow down anyway, regardless of if there's a car there or not. You would have slowed down, would you not? Because you don't know what's coming up. And it's a busy junction as well. It's a busy road you're getting onto.
It's good that he admitted fault, though.
Yeah, he admitted fault straight away. I think it might have been a guilt thing as well.
Yeah.
Because I think he's probably on his phone, looking down at his phone. He might have thought we'd driven off, but still, you'd slow down at a junction and he hit us. You look at those photos that I've put on, you can tell that he hit us at some speed.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just common sense to slow down at a junction regardless. Because you can't see, you can only see so much, can you? You still stop at a junction. But he admitted fault. Obviously, he took details. We came back here, we reported it. Yeah, we managed to drive it back. I'm going to use multi-tool here. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, we came back. We obviously contacted work because we did not go in that night, as you would expect. We was all shook up. It was good that he admitted fault, but I can't see how he could not have. So we contacted our insurance. Now, bear in mind, I think it's still a bit of a shock as well. I didn't realise the cover I've got on my cover, my insurance is only third-party fire and theft. Now, apparently, that does not cover damages caused to our car. It does cover damages if we cause that we cause to other people's car or property or actual people. So it would cover us for damage caused by us.
They never said that to start off with.
No.
I was on that phone for ages.
Yeah, so Sparky was on the phone for over an hour. And I don't think the policy that we've got, like the third party fire and theft, was mentioned at all.
No, it wasn't.
So, yeah, so they didn't even check what policy we had. But they were talking about coming to collect our car. It sounds like it's a write-off. They would give us a hire car and would sort out what would go through there and sort out what the value of our car is and what's the damage.
So they was going to pick it up, when was it? Was it Monday? No.
That was us, though, weren't it? That was us. We arranged that on our own, the Monday one.
I can't remember when they was going to pick it up, but the car, we couldn't lock the car.
No, we couldn't lock it. We couldn't, because we couldn't close the boot properly. We could not open the back passenger door. That's how much damage it had caused. We could not open it.
So we had to leave the car unlocked overnight. Well, for a couple of nights.
Yeah. But all these things that our insurance were telling us they were going to do, okay, and then, you know, our minds were a little bit settled. Then the following day we woke up to an email saying, sorry, we cannot help you because your policy does not cover it. But here's, they passed us on to a company called Enterprise, which hires out cars.
No, that was the first, that was on the same day.
Was it?
Yeah, because they said they was going to collect the car, but they can also organise us to get a hire car. So that's when they transferred me to that Enterprise that same day.
Yeah.
Because we was going to pick that car up on, was it Thursday?
Might have been.
I think it was Thursday,
Yeah.
because we needed it for Friday for work.
Yeah.
So I spoke to them and they was organising the hire car, and then the next day we had the email.
We had an email saying we couldn't.
They couldn't help us.
Sorry, we can't help you.
So I had to ring them up again, didn't I?
Yeah.
To find out what was going on.
So our insurance can't help us because they've realised what kind of policy we're on. But we needed a car for work, so we went out and got a new used car. And then we had a call from the guy's insurance, didn't we, Sparky?
Yeah, while we was at the garage getting
Yeah,
the car.
while we were purchasing this car, we had a call that we did not expect from the guy's insurance.
Because we organised our car to get picked up to
Yeah.
scrapped, didn't we? Because we thought we're not going to get any money. We're not going to... We've actually lost
No.
that.
So off our own backs, we had arranged a pickup to come and scrap the car. We would have got a little bit of cash from that, just to scrap it. And then we cancelled that because the guy's insurance, when they contacted us, said that they would come and collect the car, assess the damage, assess the value of the car, and leave it with them because they'll sort it. So that was good news, wasn't it, Sparky, that?
It was, yeah.
But then we had a message, because they had agreed, oh yeah, it's a write-off, we'll come and collect it, assess the value, and scrap it for you.
On the cost it would be before the accident.
Right.
So whatever the car was worth before the accident is what we should get.
Yeah.
I think something like that.
So that was that, and then was it the following day?
It was.
Or the day after, we got a call about
It was Friday night. We was on break and I looked
about repairing it.
Yeah, so it's Friday night. We had like a text message and voice message.
Yeah. Saying that your car can be repaired, so which caused a bit of stress because once we went out and bought that new car.
And then our car got picked up, our old car.
Yeah, the car had been picked up. We thought, that's it, that's going to be scrapped. We didn't expect them to call us back and say, oh yeah, it can be repaired. I had already informed the DVLA that the car is scrapped. So when we had this message saying, oh yeah, we can repair it, I was thinking, oh God, more stress because I've just told them it's going to be scrapped. So we actually, we was at work all weekend and obviously the offices aren't open.
I rang him up on Saturday.
Saturday.
But there was nobody there.
No.
So then we sent an email Saturday.
Yeah.
And then we got up to an email saying they can't do anything, we have to phone them up and contact them. So we have to wait till Monday.
So we've contacted them. It's Monday now, it's Monday the 15th. So once we'd finished work, Sparky phoned them up. And we spoke to a lady who said just ignore the messages about repairing the car. Yes, it's a write-off and it's going to be scrapped because we explained that, look, we've already informed the DVLA that the car's scrapped.
They already agreed beforehand.
Yeah, they had agreed. We didn't just do it off our own back. Everyone was, even our insurance at the start said, yeah, it's a write-off.
So now it's just a waiting game,
Yeah.
isn't it?
We don't know what the next step is now. We just got to wait and see if we hear anything else. But yeah, it just makes you nervous, doesn't it, Sparky? Going back out on the road.
Yeah.
As you can imagine, because we've never had a crash before, have we?
No, never.
And we've never dealt with putting in for a claim. So it's all new to us, the whole process. But it's just that third-party fire and theft policy that, you know, I didn't realise at the time that was...
I don't understand how you can't claim
when it's
not your fault.
not your fault. How does that work?
Because even when I called them back the next day to find out why they can't help us when they said they could, I said, well, should I contact his insurance? And they said, no,
No.
you don't need to do that. So that's why we thought we're not going to get anything back.
Yeah. Which isn't right, isn't it? When it's not your fault, when you're in an accident that's not your fault, that's not right. It's like, what's the point of having insurance? I understand it covers for anyone trying to steal the car. But for anything like this, I mean, I will eventually change it to fully comp. I'm just waiting for all this to settle down. Because obviously when we apply, I'm not going to stick with this insurance company. But when we do apply for a comprehensive quote, obviously we're going to have to put down the accident that was involved in, even though it's not our fault. It shouldn't affect us because it wasn't our fault. But yeah, I think going forward it's probably better to go fully comp.
Yeah.
I think at the time, I think I'd fully comp when I first passed my test. But after a couple of years, I thought, you know, I was a fairly confident driver. You know, I didn't expect to be in any sort of crashes, so I wanted the cheaper option of going for third-party fire and theft. So that's what I chose, just purely because of the costs. But the amount of years we've been driving now, it shouldn't be a hell of a lot difference between the costs of third-party fire and theft and the fully comp. So it's probably the best bet to go for fully comp. Isn't shifting. I think I'm edging on the edge of this camera. Yeah, so not the best week for us. Really in limbo. It's been stress, not knowing what's cracking off, and then telling us it's scrapped, telling us, oh no, we can repair it when we've already declared it scrapped. It's been a bit of a stressful week.
Yeah.
Still busy at work.
Too busy.
Too busy.
Non-stop. It is.
It should settle down soon. I know I said that last time. It should settle down because a lot of people will be stop buying gifts at one point and then concentrate on getting fresh food for Christmas.
January sales,
yeah, we don't get a let up in January. It was straight on with the sales. So that's something else to look forward to. We get, is it one day off extra for Christmas?
Yeah, so we get, because we're already off Christmas Day and Boxing Day, aren't we? So we get the Christmas Eve off. But you have to use your holidays for that.
Yeah, it's not a benefit that the company give to you. Always extra day off for Christmas.
You have to use your holidays.
Yeah. Which is crap. But they're clamping down on a lot of things now, I've noticed. I think we've been overtook by a manager that was formerly manager at Amazon. So a lot of our policies are changing, like the sickness policy has changed, hasn't it? They're very strict with the amount of time you have off sick. The performance now is more strict. If you're lacking in performance, you obviously could lose your job based on...
Depends who you are, though.
Yeah, you know, they say they haven't, but they have got favourites. They have got favourites that they cover for. They do, you know, each manager I think has got a favourite. Or favourite, should I say, not just one. So, yeah, the managers do cover for certain people.
Anything good happen, though? You know, who seems to be having a bit of a win.
the abscess that's on my cheek that I mentioned on the last one, it has started to burst. So apologise if you're eating, but that's good news. Yeah, I've not had to get in touch with a doctor. It's coming out. That's a good one. Even though the doctors are talking about a strike at the minute, I don't know if that's happened or it's happening just before Christmas. And they're on about, in the news, scaremongering with this. There's like
flu virus.
Yeah, it's higher strength flu virus that's happening at the minute. But the doctors are arranging a strike are on about. That's just scaremongering. What else? I've read in the news, I don't think it's Sparky knows yet, but I read in the news the other day that they are looking into people who are tourists who are coming into America. They're looking into checking your history of social media for the past 5 years. So I don't know if that's going to come into effect, that'll affect us.
But how can you do that? Because how would they know?
No.
Because you could say, well, you could actually just say, well, I'm not on social media.
Yeah, but that was in the news the other day. They're going to check your past 5 years of social media history. And that's just for people, tourists visiting America.
I suppose it's like a protection thing, isn't it?
Yeah. But we do that yesterday, don't we?
Yeah.
And that's a protection thing, isn't it?
Probably it's just another little bit of...
It's like a visa type thing.
Yeah.
Right, let's speed this up a little bit, and we'll come back in a bit.
A spaceman came travelling on his ship from afar. 'Twas light years of time since his mission did start, and over a village he halted his craft, and it hung in the sky like a star, just like a star. He followed a light and came down to a shed where a mother and child were lying there on a bed. A bright light of silver shone round his head, and he had the face of an angel. And they were afraid. Then the stranger spoke. He said, "Do not fear. I come from a planet a long way from here, and I bring a message for mankind to hear." And suddenly the sweetest music filled the air, and it went la 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 la. Peace and goodwill to all men, and love for the child. This lovely music went trembling through the ground, and many were wakened on hearing that sound. And travellers on the road, the village they found by the light of that ship in the sky, which shone all around. And just before the dawn, at the paling of the sky, the stranger returned and said, now I must fly. When 2,000 years of your time has gone by, this song will begin once again. To a baby's cry, and it goes la. Goodwill to all men, and love for the child, and we hear la 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 la. This song will begin once again. To a baby's cry.
That's mine finished then, Sparky. That's mine done. Look at that. What do you think?
I think it looks really good.
Let's come back a bit. Do you think I can get that on camera okay? Does that look alright?
Yeah.
So that's my completed Christmas village
See if we can
art painting done. Put it a bit upright.
Yep.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Do you like it?
I like that.
There's a few dribs and drabs of wax that I can see, but I think you're supposed to pick them out with tweezers, because we did get a pair of tweezers with the accessory kit.
Yeah.
But it's not in your face, is it?
You can't see it.
No. So this is going to go in my A3 portfolio folder thingy, and then I'll start a new one in the new year, I think. I might do a kit up video just before New Year's, I think. Yeah, probably New Year's. I'll do a kit up.
Something quick, you've got that Chucky one.
Yeah, there's the Chucky one. I've got a couple of more coasters to quickly do. I might do them on my shorts tab. So if you want to see how I get on with the rest of the coasters, they'll be on the shorts tab. We have got another Temu haul that should arrive before Christmas, so stay tuned. There's a few more bits and bobs there that will help us with our art diamond painting. Yeah, stay tuned to that. We'll have a quick browse at what Sparky's been up to. But let me know what you think about this Christmas scene. I've got another one. I'm going to save it for next year now, because obviously it won't get done. This is the 15th of December. I started this on the 24th of November. Bear in mind with my shifts at work, I don't get a lot of spare time, but I did spend a couple of hours, probably on each day off.
Yeah.
And just to note as well, at the start of this journey, this art and diamond journey, I was panicking because I'd never done one before. And I was wondering, do you get extra drill bits? And I don't think I've run out of any.
No, you get quite a lot.
Yeah.
I think you get a lot of extras.
Tell you why I panicked though, because...
How much A you've got?
Yeah. Wow. The kit, if you watched our Amazon diamond painting haul, there's a kit in there that was like a horror tarot kit, and it says on the packet of those that you may run out of drill bits, and there's a telephone number to ring them, and they'll send you extra free of charge. So that's what made me panic a bit, that I might run out of drill bits. But a few whoopsies dropped on the floor. But as you can see, I've got plenty of each colour. I've not run out of any of the...
H. Did you want to add? Oh, no, 'cause
No,
you're there,
got
haven't
a
you?
couple of
Yeah,
H's,
got
couple of
2
A's.
H's, yeah.
But no, I've not run out of any at all. So plenty of spares if you are interested. If you've never done one before like us, yeah, don't panic about your drill bits. But it'd be interesting to see those horror ones because of the message that's on the packet. Am I going to run out? So let's see what Sparky's been up to. He did the...
So that's the...
Shall I leave this on?
Try to see if it shows up.
He did this one, which is the Leo Zodiac. Do you think that's come up okay on that camera? Looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about that. That was a 20 by 20.
And that was a Taurus one. So I think the Taurus one is probably a bit more clearer than the...
You prefer that one. And these are off Temu. They're £1.50 each. So these are quite good ones to start off with, aren't they?
Yeah.
As well as the coasters. And you're working on...
I'll bring it across if you want.
Right, we're going to have a look at this. Main one he's got, what is it, 30 by 40?
Yeah, it's the same size.
Same size as my Christmas one. He's working on this kitty. Bring you back a little bit. So you have a bit of glare on that. But that's what he's working on at the moment. He's got 4 sets of these. If you watched this was Amazon as well, wasn't it?
I'm up to here. So I've got...
He's got that left to do.
About half.
Yeah. You enjoying it?
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, we are enjoying this this new hobby. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for following us along on this one. And we'll see you shortly for some more Art Diamond content. Take care, look after yourselves, and if you don't watch me before, have a great Christmas.